It is the morning of October 2nd. Let's do an update on the altcoin market by taking a look at the Bitcoin dominance chart, Ethereum, Solana, and XRP. Now, on the Bitcoin dominance chart, we're starting to see a good sign here. Yesterday, we had a rejection, another one, from the 55-day exponential moving average sitting at just above 59%. This is a good sign for altcoins because rejections here, moves to the bear side on the Bitcoin dominance chart, mean that altcoins are gaining momentum against Bitcoin. And so if 58.8% here, this line of support can break and we can crash through it, we could start to see a large swing in altcoins, which would make sense because remember, the SEC just a few days ago made it so that we are potentially likely about to see an XRP, a Litecoin, a Doge, the Solana with staking ETF, and there's one other one I'm forgetting. There's a fifth one, right? But we're about to see a bunch of ETF products be released most likely, which would make sense as to why we're seeing weakness here on the Bitcoin dominance chart. This is why we've seen Solana be able to work its way up, and now it's above, trying to confirm this yellow box, our box of resistance here, trying to turn it into support after it only ever so slightly touched our buy zone. Oh, and since the stochastic RSI has quite a bit of room to go, we're looking at a rally here for Solana for maybe the rest of this week. Even if Bitcoin takes a breath, we could have continued strength and momentum here for Solana as that pre-ETF pump and hype rallies. And XRP is in the exact same scenario, working its way through our general zone of resistance here and now trying to work to turn it into support to use it as a launch pad. And it's also not in overbought territory, even on the stochastic RSI, showing, again, a few more days to go, at least until it starts to maybe get into some soft-ish overbought territory. I say softish because the stochastic RSI is not the best top indicator. And the other thing interesting about XRP too is this general zone would be using these bodies and this wick of this consolidation zone previously as a launch pad as well. It should be and could be a pretty explosive one, but we aren't yet in oversold territory on the weekly chart. So maybe it'll take 1 or 2 weeks or so before we have the opportunity for XRP to do something silly. And taking a look at Ethereum here, also getting above our range of resistance, above these key exponentials and trying to turn into support. However, it is at resistance right now, so we'll see what happens. I would really like to see for Ethereum on the weekly time frame us make some type of higher low here to confirm this point, a double bottom, a higher low, something here. And because the Ethereum ETF has had the opportunity to really run upwards, maybe we have a buy the rumor, sell the news event of its staking being turned on for the ETF, but I wouldn't really expect that. I just view it as a larger increase of demand for Ethereum as people start to learn that you can now earn interest paid to you in Ethereum for buying and investing into the Ethereum ETF. But I would like to see a higher low here, but things still look pretty good for ETH as well. And so taking a look and ending this video on the Bitcoin dominance chart again on the weekly time frame, I was of the opinion that we would come up to the 12-week exponential moving average. And that could still happen because maybe Bitcoin takes a break today and tomorrow, and that could cause other parts of the altcoin market to sell off. But we see a lot of really good momentum here for Solana and XRP. We see some pretty good momentum here for Ethereum as well. So if we do come up, I think we would touch the 12-week EMA if that does happen and we don't just get a rejection here like we saw on the daily time frame, then I think the rejection happens there. I have been buying Bitcoin and Solana every single day throughout the entirety of this dip. And just the other day, I expanded that to Syrup, Morpho, Pengu, and Ethereum as well. That's what I'm doing personally. That doesn't mean you have to copy it, but whatever you're doing, I wish you the best of luck. And I hope you have a good day, do good things, be good people, and you make a bunch of money.